Charles has delivered his very first Christmas broadcast as Monarch. Standing in St George's Chapel in Windsor, Charles paid tribute to his late mother.
So close to where my beloved mother, the late Queen, is laid to rest with my dear father. Christmas is a particularly poignant time for all of us who have lost loved ones. We feel their absence at every familiar turn of the season and remember them in each cherished tradition.
Now, the new King also praised the work of the Prince and Princess of Wales, Kate and William. For more, we're joined by Sunrise Royal Editor Rob Jobson. Rob, Merry Christmas, good to see you. What did you think of the King's message?
Yeah, I thought he was very solid. I think he wrote it and read it well. I think most people would give him that. I think the fact that it was carried out in the choir in St George's Chapel, so close to where the late Queen was laid to rest, I think it was very moving, poignant, and he also had a nod to other faiths. It was, and said, although Christmas is a Christian celebration, it's a moment. It's also a time for togetherness for other faiths, and that was his little add to it. And also, there was a nod to the cost of living crisis too, and all the work that the charities do. So I think it was good. It is to be expected as well.
He singled out the Prince and Princess of Wales, and we saw them also stepping out at Sandringham. There's new pictures in overnight, the family doing their traditional Christmas walk. Any surprises there, Jobbo, in terms of the not the way they walked, but the sort of order in which they walked? Who was with them? Prince Andrew was there.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bit. I mean, I think that obviously everyone was focused on the Fab Five, or the Fantastic Five, as they were called. The Waleses, with little Louis in particularly, after the church service, sort of shaking hands and realising he was without his sister and making a mad dash to catch her up. But yeah, I think so. I mean, Prince Andrew was a bit of a surprise that he walked to the church. There's a sense of togetherness there, I suppose. Fergie, I understand, was at the lunch, which is another first, she in recent times anyway. So, I mean, we've had a lot of interest in Andrew lately, and the fact that he's been kicked out of being at Buckingham Palace, as it were, in terms of having an office there. But the King is paying for his royal protection personally, and it does seem to be a bit of a rapprochement there by allowing him to sort of be in front of the cameras.
Yeah, Joe, a little bit of family drama to a Christmas time, which is not unusual, but Meghan Markle has rejected the Sun newspaper's apology for running that controversial column from former Top Gear presenter Jeremy Clarkson, which said he hated Meghan. She says this is a PR stunt. Is she right?
I don't know. I think Jeremy Clarkson was went completely over the top, was outrageous in what he said. I don't think it was necessary or... it was irreflective of what anybody really feels. So it was a shame. But as for the apology, I think that's probably coming from the editor, Victoria Newton, who is, for whatever reason, ran the piece. But she's a good lady, and I'm sure that she's not doing it as a PR stunt. Whether it is for Clarkson, I don't know. I don't think it should have been said in the first place. I think it was way over the top.
Yeah, it was a pretty nasty column, wasn't it? And when he tweeted about it, he didn't actually say sorry. So even though the editor has said sorry, you can understand Meghan Markle actually sort of rejecting that. Jobbo, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas there in the UK, and thank you so much for joining us.
I did.
Very good.
Happy New Year to you all.
I did. No more details.
As in, I still am.
Still am.
Start with Sunrise from anywhere with 7 Plus.